Welcome to the Redvee TV Instant Reaction, supported by Chapel House Cars for the 2026 season, following St Helens' 40 points to 10 victory here for Matty Lee's testimonial on a chilly Saturday afternoon, joined this afternoon by Mr. Smudge.
Hello, good evening.
Well, are we winning the lot, and have we got our Saints back?
I'm not going to go as far as winning the lot. I'll stop short of Eurovision. But it's very, very promising at this stage, with 5, maybe 6 blokes that could genuinely have a claim for the first 17 to come back in. Very positive today.
The first thing that I noticed was physicality. We look like a big team again. Far too often last season, the season before, we've lost the pack battle, haven't we? And that's not give us a platform for the backs to play behind or play off. Today, you've got some serious grunt up front.
Yeah, I mean, when you've got David Clemmers, Big Dave, and then he's referring to Little Al, who's still to come back in.
He's a good inch and a half bigger than him, isn't he?
I'll take your word for that.
Apparently.
There you go.
Anyway, the starting lineup that we've gone out there with today was the 13 that we picked on Redvee TV on the preview show this week. It looks likely that is probably what's going to be Paul Rowley's thinking for the opening game. Maybe 1 or 2 coming back in who've missed out through injury today. Maybe Jacob Host, Alex Walmsley coming into that 17. But it looked a very functional 13.
I think we've got Alex Walmsley seriously come back in, Jacob Host, Curtis Sirenen, Mark Percival.
And you look at who misses out?
That's the dilemma. That's the challenge for Paul Rowley, and it's a great dilemma for him to have.
The other thing I noticed was when we made the first line break in that game, there was a roar from the crowd. There was a sense of excitement there, where unfortunately in the last couple of seasons that doesn't tend to have been there. On the whole, it feels like the fan base is energised and is actually excited.
I think, as Paul Rowley intimated, that in the nights that they had with Eamon McManus, he said they're going to throw the ball. The skill set is going to be as good, and if it's on our 10-yard line, we're going to throw the ball as we used to on their 10-yard line. So we're going to back ourselves, and that's going to make for an exciting rugby team. Sorry, that's Australian.
We actually played some really good rugby there today as well, making good breaks, good offloads. I was impressed with Jackson Hastings' kicking game as well. It was put in the right places. It was varied. It was mixed up.
I think, he found grass.
Yeah.
He found grass and he moved their fullback around, and that gave us an extra few seconds to get the territory that we put into points.
The other thing I noticed as well, Jack Welsby at fullback. Now, in the last couple of seasons, Jack Welsby looks like he's had the world on his shoulders. He's been trying to do everything, running across the pitch, looking for somebody running a line, often finding no one, and then ending up down a blind alley himself where then no one knows what he was doing. It looked like his game had been simplified today, that he didn't have to do everything himself, and there looked more of a structure.
I think Jack was outstanding today. I think he set up 2 of the first 3 tries, and he
just by doing basics.
Just basics, chiming the line, simple pass. There you go. Yeah, fantastic from Jack today.
Yeah, looks like he's been watching a Lachlan Coote highlight reel. Anybody else you were impressed with today?
I thought it was generally it was a team performance today. Shane Wright scored a couple of tries. I don't think any of the young lads let themselves down. They all did a job when they came on. As you said before, Jackson Hastings took us around the field. I thought Jack Welsby was the pick. I think Owen Dagnall potentially made a couple of ricks, but it's his first game back in however long, so that will go to the side. But we know Owen's going to finish a lot of chances when he's in the team, so no worries at all.
Yeah, notice when Jacob Douglas came on and made his bow. Minute left on the clock, we went end to end. It was Jacob Douglas who made the break before offloading for Tristan Saylor to finish off the last try. He's obviously gone under the radar coming in from Wigan. He's made first team appearances for Wigan. He's another one who's going to have opportunities this season.
Yeah, we've got a good 4 or 5 choices on wingers that have all got a claim. I think for me, Kyle Felt's the first choice, and then it's the other wing choice is up for grabs.
So listen, all in all, positive. Castleford probably not a lot to write home about, but we needed to win and win convincingly today to get that excitement building once again ahead of the Warrington game and the Cup game in a couple of weeks. All in all, I think Paul Rowley will be really happy with that first run out.
Absolutely, I think everybody that's been in attendance today, say cheers to Matty Lee for a great career and another 4 or 5 seasons hopefully. I think everybody's gone home happy. Yeah,
absolutely. We didn't even mention Matty Lee's pretty much on his big day as well. He's got to feel optimistic that as captain he might be in a chance of lifting some silverware this season. I'm definitely enthused. You're not saying it, but I'm saying we are winning the lot.
I'm not saying it.
Clip it.
Yes.
Clip it. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and we will be back tomorrow with the next of our player previews. Catch you soon.